Hey guys, how's it going? So today we're gonna play a little bit of Star Wars Jedi Survivor. I'm gonna basically do the same type of first impressions that I usually do with the game. I've never played the game. Today is my first time playing the game. I will be giving you my running commentary as I play through the game, and then by the end of the video or by the end of the stream, if you're watching it on YouTube, you can simply skip to the end of the video. If you're watching it on the Twitch VOD, you can simply skip to the end of the video, like the last 10 minutes or so, where I will give you my final opinion on the game. So I will basically summarize my opinion of the game in the last 10 minutes or so of the video or of the stream. Otherwise, I'll just give you my running commentary on the game as we play through the game, and I'll tell you what I think is good and bad about the game. The game is $70 for the base game and $90 for the deluxe Super Kamehameha edition. That's a lot of money, so I really don't know if the game will be able to reach the quality and content that I would expect from a $70 title. Honestly, the only game I can really think that has ever reached the $70 mark, in my opinion, is probably Witcher 3. There honestly are not a lot of games. I can count the games on my left hand that have ever been worth $70 in my opinion. So we will see if this one can be worth $70 today. Big thanks to EA for providing me with a key for the game for the purposes of this video today. So thanks a lot to them. It's certainly nice not having to pull $70 out of my pocket. So a couple of issues before we jump into the game. Obviously, I always try to give you guys my initial opinion about the settings and the overall quality of life features of the game before we jump into the game. Now, there are actually quite a few issues. The biggest issue, by far, that I've seen so far is the fact that you can't change the resolution. That's obviously a really big issue. Not being able to change the resolution of a game is ridiculous. You know, this is not 1995 anymore. You should be allowed to change the video game resolution, and you can't change it at all. Obviously, I'm playing it on windowed full screen, which is also known as borderless full screen mode. That is basically a requirement for the game because I have to keep an eye on my recording software, so I can't play the game on full screen, exclusive full screen, because then every time that I alt tab, it's just not gonna work out. So obviously I'm playing on borderless full screen mode, and they do not allow you to change the resolution. Now 90% of the time, when the developer does not allow you to change the resolution of the game, they will allow you to set the resolution scaling. I actually recently played Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, and surprisingly that game allows you to change the resolution scaling. So it does not allow you to change the resolution, the same as what this game does, but Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, and like I said, in 90% of other games that does not allow you to change the resolution, at least allows you to change the resolution scaling. So you can choose 70% or 50% or whatever. Obviously, if you are playing it at 4K resolution as we are now, if you choose 50% resolution scaling, then the game will be played, will be rendered at 1080p, which is 1K resolution. Now, they don't allow you to do any of that in this game. You literally cannot change your resolution. There's no options to change the resolution at all. So that's really terrible. Not only do they not allow you to change the resolution, they don't even have resolution scaling. That's really bad. Really, really bad. Like, because of that, if you don't have a PC that's strong enough to render the game at 4K resolution or whatever your desktop resolution is, then the only alternative that the developers leave you with is closing the game, going to your desktop resolution, changing your desktop resolution to 2K or 1080p or whatever, and then launching the game again. That's literally what you as a player have to do just to get the game to run on your PC, if your PC is not powerful enough to run the game. So that's quite unacceptable in my opinion, and it's really terrible that they can ask $70 and not even allow you to change the resolution. I mean, it is ridiculous to not be able to change the resolution in a $70 title. So anyway, that's the first big issue that we have with the game. The second one is field of view. I've reviewed probably close to 400 games, and I have never seen this. By the way, the clicking doesn't work. Like, I'm clicking, you see, the clicking literally doesn't work. You can click there, doesn't work. You can click there, doesn't work. So left and right also doesn't work. On the keyboard, left and right does nothing. If you press left and right, it goes to the extras. So I'm literally pushing left and right on my keyboard right now. It's not doing anything. So we have to go back to where we were. We have to go back down. Also, sometimes when you click, it doesn't actually go. So left clicking does not work. Pressing left or right does not change the thing. Look at that. I'm pressing left and right. You can literally hear me pressing left and right on my keyboard. It's not doing anything. So left and right also does not work. There again, I had to click on before it actually, I had to double click basically. So the clicking doesn't work sometimes. Left and right doesn't work at all. Left clicking does not work at all to change these. The way you have to do it is you have to use A on the keyboard or D on the keyboard. So A or D. They don't tell you, by the way. There's no indicators here at all telling you what you need to press in order to change the settings. You just need to figure it out on your own. So you press A to go to the left and D to go to the right. So left and right on the keyboard, the left and right arrows don't function. Left clicking doesn't function. The only thing that functions is pressing A to go to the left or G to go to the right. So that's the next issue. On top of that, I have never, in probably reviewing 400 or more games, seen this. Field of view, narrowest, narrower, default, wider, and widest. I have never, in any of the games I've played or reviewed, seen this. This is ridiculous. I don't know why they would just not be normal. Like, why don't you just be normal and give us a slider, you know, a slider. 70 field of view, 80 field of view, 90 field of view, 100 field of view, whatever. What the fuck am I supposed to do with this? How much is narrowest? How much is narrower? How much is default? How much is wider? How much is widest? Nobody fucking knows. Only EA knows. So I don't know what this is. I don't know on what the default field of view is. It's a mystery to us all. So that's terrible, really terrible. I mean, being able to change the field of view is a good quality of life addition, but all of that goodness is undone. It's reversed if you don't even know what you're changing. You don't know to what you're changing it. You don't know if we are on 100 field of view right now, and we don't know if we are on 50 field of view right now. Like, we have no fucking idea. So that's a really terrible way to implement a quality of life feature, something that would normally be a quality of life feature, which now is just a massive irritation. I do not understand the mind of a developer that would approve that. We are forced, literally forced, to run the game on performance mode with AMD Fidelity Super Resolution. The game does not have Nvidia DLSS. It only has AMD Super Resolution. And because we are forced to run the game on 4K resolution, we are also forced to run the game on performance mode, because I'm not going to allow my 3080 RTX to run at 100% usage the whole time. I'm simply not going to allow that. So the only alternative so that we can have a smooth 60 frames per second experience today is by putting it on performance mode. Hopefully we will be able to get 60 FPS with performance mode on, because like I say, the game is running on 4K resolution. You need a really powerful card to be able to render a game at 4K resolution. So I do have a very good card, you know. A 3080 RTX is a very good card, but like I said, I'm not going to allow the game to use 100% of my graphics card, because when the game uses 100% of the graphics card, it uses close to 300 watts constantly. So we are going to be using 300 watts of electricity for the next 7 hours or whatever that I'm going to be playing the game. And that's simply unacceptable. So that's really bad. The fact that they only allow you to have AMD Super Resolution and they don't have Nvidia DLSS. Otherwise than that, what were the other issues? Oh, the copyright. Normally they would allow you to have a streamer mode or a copyright free mode, you know, with regards to music and all of that, and they simply don't have it at all. In the email that I received from EA, they suggested that you simply mute the music. You simply mute the music. I'm not gonna do that. If I get a copyright claim on the video, I will simply dispute the copyright claim. It is quite frankly unacceptable to just not care about the copyright claims on the part of EA. You know, like, if CD Projekt Red can create Witcher 3 and create Cyberpunk 2077 with really good music in it and not have a single hour of gameplay get copyright claimed, then EA can do it as well. There's absolutely no reason why EA can't do it. In fact, EA are a much bigger company than CD Projekt Red, so they should have no excuse. If CD Projekt Red can do it, if they can make a game without copyrighted music, then EA sure as hell can do it as well. So the fact that there is no copyright free mode or no streaming mode or nothing like that here would lead you to believe that the game does not have copyrighted audio in it, but EA pretty much confirmed to me in an email that the game does have copyrighted audio, because they simply told me tough shit, you just have to mute the music. That's what they told me. So that's really bad. So like I said, I'm not gonna mute the music. That would simply be ridiculous. If I do get a copyright notice, which I absolutely am gonna get, because like I said, EA pretty much already confirmed that the game does have copyrighted music, then I'm gonna be pissed, and I'm basically gonna not recommend the game, because it's simply unacceptable to allow content creators to get copyright notices on your game. So also slow mode, I have no idea what slow mode does. It's under the gameplay tab. I've no idea what slow mode does. Toggle slow motion mode, I've no idea what that does. Like, it doesn't say what it does. So there's different stuff like arachnophobia safe mode. Obviously we know what arachnophobia is, so we understand that, but slow mode, like, what the hell is slow mode? Why do you have a thing under gameplay and then, like, you don't tell the player what it is? Like, a lot of these things, like, there's no definition of it. Like, here it defines it. Actually, I would like to change this. Can we change it? Okay, so there's only default and automatically succeed. Normally, in button mash options, you would have a hold option, meaning hold. You can just hold the button instead of mashing the button. You can just hold the button, you know? So since there's only default, which is gonna mean we're gonna have to mash the fucking button, I would rather just have it on automatically succeed, because I don't like bashing buttons. I don't like messing my keyboard up. I paid a lot for my keyboard, and I'm not gonna let some stupid game break one of my keys. You know, it's probably gonna be the F key or the E key, something like that. It's usually F or E. I'm not gonna allow the game to break my keyboard. So otherwise than that, it's nice that they allow you to disable full damage. It's a little bit strange, because I mean, why would you implement full damage in the game and then you know, go through all of that effort to design physics for the fall damage, how far you fall? You have to calculate the full damage according to how far the player falls, all of that shit. It probably took a bunch of developers a week or more to design the full damage for the game, and yet you can simply disable it by clicking over here. I don't know, it just seems weird that they would allow you feature or a mechanic in the game as significant as full damage to simply be disabled. It just seems weird. It seems like 2 steps forward, or 1 step forward by implementing full damage in the game, and then 2 steps backward by allowing the player to disable it. So that's just a little bit weird. So yeah, I don't know what slow mode is. I guess we will see when we get into the game. There's a bunch of combat modifiers here. I'm just gonna leave everything as default except the button mash thing, because like I said, I don't want to destroy my keyboard. So yeah, that is the only issues that I've really seen so far with the game. It's some really big issues. I mean, the fact that you aren't allowed to change the resolution, and on top of that they don't give you the resolution scaling option, and on top of that you can't set your field of view to anything related to numbers. Like, I don't know what they're using to define the field of view, but it's absolutely ridiculous. And then on top of that, you don't have Nvidia DLSS, which is pretty standard. Like, honestly, all games that I've played in the past month or so have Nvidia DLSS, so I don't know if EA are simply holding a grudge against Nvidia or something. I don't know, honestly. Another thing that is obviously bad before we even get into the game is the fact that the game has de novo malware. The game is infected with de novo malware. And yeah, if you want to know before we even get into this game, we will see if it will affect the performance of this game. But if you want to know what the nouveau malware can do, simply go and have a look at the gameplay on my channel for Callisto Protocol. You will see, like, Callisto Protocol basically was running at 1 FPS, 2 FPS at various stages of the game. Sometimes the nouveau just decides to absolutely crash the performance of your PC, and you can see that very clearly. It happened multiple times during my playthrough of Callisto Protocol, and it's simply ridiculous. The fact that a developer, any logical developer, would allow the performance of their game to get so obliterated to the point where you're getting 1 FPS or 2 FPS in a game. Like, honestly, a developer like that should just quit the business, in my opinion. So they did it with Callisto Protocol. I can't remember who the developers of Callisto Protocol are, but fuck them. And unfortunately, they also did it with this game. They also did it with their previous game, Fallen Order, as far as I can remember it. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, as far as I can remember the game's name. They also added the de novo malware to that game, and the game did have a really bad performance on some systems. So we will see today if the de novo malware will affect our performance at all today. Obviously, hopefully it doesn't, but I have had really bad experiences with de novo games previously. I think I have like 3 bad experiences previously. One of them was with Callisto Protocol. I can't remember the other 2 because I tried to wipe the bad experiences from my mind, but the footage is on my channel also. Oh, the recent one was actually Dead Island 2. I recently, like a couple of days ago, played Dead Island 2, and Dead Island 2 is also infected with the nouveau malware. And that game, in about I think like 6 hours, I played the game for maybe 6 hours, the game crashed more than 10 times. So it's really ridiculous. The nouveau is simply dog shit. It either crashes your game or it absolutely destroys the performance of the game. So, like I say, hopefully the game won't be affected, negatively affected by the new malware, but I'm not holding my thumbs, to be honest. So with that being said, I guess we can jump into the game. Oh yeah, there also was a intro cinematic. I actually want to show you the intro cinematic. Let's quickly close the game actually. Okay, let's just do that. I just closed the game because the game didn't want to just go back. So just give me 1 second. I'm just going to restart the game because there actually was a intro cinematic when I started the game up initially that you guys did not see, and I want you guys to see that intro cinematic. So just bear with me 1 second. The game takes long to start up. I already clicked play, but the game takes long to start up, like I said, because of the Nuva malware. So hopefully it will show us the intro cinematic again. It did show it when I started the game up initially. Okay, is it not gonna show the intro cinematic? Also, by the way, it does this every time you start up the game. It does the optimizing game files each and every time that you start up the game. So that's another bad thing about the game. Like, I remember Ryzen 0 Dawn also did the game optimizing thing at the beginning when you start up the game initially, but it does that once and then never again. Like, it just, the Ryzen 0 Dawn does it once and never again. This game does it each and every time. Also, it did not show us the intro cinematic again, so now I wonder, do they give you any options to see that cinematic again? Probably not. They probably did not think that far. Why is this? Didn't I turn this? Yes, I did. I absolutely turned this down. Why is it? Why is it not saving my settings? Do I have to go back and put back all of my settings again? Okay, it did keep some of my settings, but I mean, you guys literally saw me changing these settings. Why did it change it again, for fuck's sake? Oh, I need to press accept. Why the hell? Why would you have me press accept if I already changed it? That's fucking stupid. It's literally an unnecessary click each and every time. An unnecessary click. That's not needed. Let's see, did it change the other thing? What was it that I changed? The button mashing. You see, it didn't even keep the button mashing. Really, how terrible can you design a game? Like, honestly, how difficult is it to just design a user-friendly game? The game's so un-user-friendly. The fact that you have to double confirm a setting after you've already confirmed it. Okay, so we can't see the intro cinematic, so unfortunately, that's just one of those things. They don't allow you to see the intro cinematic again.
This is no common anarchist, but a devotee of the treasonous Jedi Order.
No!
Look at this. A lightsaber.
I was alone for a long time. I was scared that they'd find out who I was or what I was.
And you're not alone. Not anymore.
Hey, BD1. I'm Cal.
Get your lasers off my lunch!
I guess it's about time I find out who I am.
Couple bumps ain't gonna kill you, kid.
Marin, right?
I've spent years waiting for a chance to avenge my sisters.
I know what it's like to lose everything.
Night Sisters and Jedi do not travel together, but survivors, we adapt.
The fate of the
So this is the recap of the first game,
Way of forcing you on a path.
Star Wars Fallen Order.
Order 66.
Every Jedi faces the dark side.
We could build something different. Something better.
She'll sell you out too.
You can't stop the Empire!
I'm stronger now because of the pain.
Such hatred.
Failure is not the end. It is a necessary part of the path. Hope will always survive in those who continue to fight.
I will never forget. I will honor your teaching and your sacrifice.
By the right of the Council, Cal Kestis.
That's a really easy way to lose an ear.
Remember, trust only in the Force.
So where to now?
Yeah, so those are the stuff that happened in the first game. I can't remember the first game, to be honest. Why are we here again? Oh, you have to click over there. Okay, so they do allow you to look at the starting cinematic again. You simply click over here. I clicked over here thinking it would start the game actually. Okay, so what are these difficulties? Yes, they're difficulties. So it's nice that they actually show you the things that are changing with the difficulty. I would like to see exactly what. So instead of these being bars, they should be percentages. So it should show you incoming damage 40%, and then over here incoming damage 50%, over here incoming damage 70%, you know, stuff like that. They should be exact when it comes to difficulty selection, because the difficulty selection is going to determine the next whatever 10 20 hours, however long the game is. It's going to determine your gameplay, so it's a really important decision. So providing this as the gauge for your next 20 hours or whatever, in my opinion, is not good. They should show you exactly what is changing. So this is seemingly the medium difficulty, so we're gonna play the game on the medium difficulty. Display on-screen button prompts to indicate which force ability is required for environmental puzzles. That's fine. Display an extra navigation beacon for puzzles and main objectives. I don't like puzzles. Like, honestly, I do not like puzzles. But let's play the game with the default, and then if I see that the puzzles are obtuse, then I will activate this. In conversation, pressing F skips ahead to the next line of dialogue. No, that's fine. If all of the game is voiced, which I would expect it to be, then that's fine. I don't really have an issue with voiced dialogue. Only when I need to read a bunch of shit, then I will want to skip some of the stuff. Okay, we already get a little bit of lag. We are 5 seconds into the game and we already have stuttering and lag. So this is obviously an in-game cinematic. This is not a pre-rendered cinematic like the previous one was. Like I said, I can't really remember the story of the previous game, but I mean, it shouldn't really matter, you know. This game's story should be able to stand on its own and, you know, be impactful enough on its own. There's some more stuttering. There's also a lot of texture pop in. You can see it on the walls when a scene is switched, when it switches to a new scene. There's texture pop in. The textures aren't fully rendered until like a second or two later, and then they are rendered. That's called texture pop in, and it is not good. It's a sign of a poorly optimized game engine. Game engine should be rendering not just things in the field of view, but also things outside, slightly outside of the field of view, so that you don't ever see texture pop in.
Sarah's on lockdown. State your business.
John.
Believe the rumors. The Jedi. We brought him in alive.
The Senator is expecting us.
You're clear to move along. We want to keep the Senator waiting.
How does he know that guy is a Jedi? Like, how can you tell the guy is a Jedi just by looking at him?
Traitor.
I don't think that's in reality, like in the Star Wars universe, if that's actually something you can do.
This kind of deal's best done.
Why is my mouse showing up?
But what's to stop the Senator from taking our breath?
Okay, there we go. Now the mouse is gone. For some reason my mouse was showing up.
That's right.
Sidestepping Inquisitors, one-upping Vader. The guy's playing a dangerous game.
So are we.
We have some more stuttering there.
The district is locked down. Senator's orders.
This way. We're taking a detour.
These streets are now closed by order of Senator Sajan. Leave immediately, or you will be arrested.
Like rats in a maze. I don't like it.
Stick with the plan. We'll be fine.
As long as I get paid.
Let me just turn the audio up slightly. A little bit. I want to be able to hear.
I'll lay yourself.
I have rights, you know.
Leave on your own, or we take you in.
Ugh, we're citizens. You can't treat us like this.
Yeah? Says who?
Level 2046 has seen better days. War's expensive. Someone's gotta pay for it.
Hard enough to make ends meet in this galaxy.
Not according to the propaganda.
Pipe down, prisoner.
These are the bedrocks of the Empire. Yet how can we thrive when
Can't
terrorists
believe I'm about to meet a senator.
These days he rarely shows his face in public. Good thing he's making an exception for us. Well, we've got something that'll bring him favor with the Emperor.
I see it. They already scanned out the checkpoint.
He's got a sir. The Senator's just making sure everything's on the level. And we're off.
Attention. Level 2046 is now under curfew by order of Senator Sejong. Clear the streets and shelter in place until further notice. Security patrols will detain and incarcerate anyone who does not comply.
Well, they just allow me to just stand here, like, they're like so far away from me, I can just like run in here or anything like that. Okay, they're forcing me to look over there. I'm not, look at that, I'm not even wanting to look over there, but they're forcing me. I literally can't move. Like, literally, the game is not allowing me to move at all. And it's forcing my camera to look over there. That's brilliant game design.
The rest of you will stay here.
That wasn't the deal.
Deals change.
Not this one. I come along or we walk.
Only you. The others must wait.
Terrorist.
You gonna let him call you that?
That's enough.
So where'd you find him?
Look at the guy's loincloth flapping in the wind. Either that or he has a massive erection.
When the Senator gets a hold of you, he'll wish you were dead.
Always nice to meet a fan.
And there's some more stuttering. I can't see shit, like they're blocking more than 50% of the bloody view with this robot's ass.
The Senator requested I bring the prisoner to him alive. He is breathing.
Now they're blocking 70% of the screen. Like, why would you block the view with the ass of a robot? At least put the camera in front of them or something.
District secure?
Yes, Senator.
It better be. Ada's dogs are always sniffing about.
This guy is not gonna win any beauty contests.
Days? What else have you brought me?
A lightsaber, probably. Holy shit, I'm good.
See that he is paid.
It's been a pleasure, Senator. Hope this isn't the last time we get to do business together.
The renegade Jedi Cal Kestis. You have made quite a name for yourself. Sabotaging weapons depots, disrupting supply lines, flaunting this for everyone to see. The failed coup on Norset. That was your doing, wasn't it?
What do you want, Senator? A confession? You already know I've been working with Saw Gerrera.
Before I deliver you to the Emperor, you will lead me to the remaining Jedi.
I can't. It's just me.
No use resisting. I'll find out one way or another. Sometimes all it takes is a speech. But in there, I have other tools at my disposal. Or maybe I'll just use this. Your master's lightsaber. Jaro Tapal, a traitor like you. And to think one day our children will ask, what is this thing? This relic of a corrupt institution destroyed by its own arrogance.
Arrogance is a trap a lot of us fall into, Senator.
I'm sure the Emperor won't mind if I deliver you to him in pieces.
What? Did you really think you could capture me? You've got classified military intel stored on your yacht. And you just brought it right to me. Thanks, BD.
You'll burn for this.
That's mine.
Okay, so he pressed 3 to do the pull spell, I guess we can call it. Pull ability. I guess we shouldn't be calling it spells, this isn't Hogwarts Legacy. Tap 2 to push enemies and hold to push groups. Expelliarmus! Okay, that was close.
That all you got, Senator? Come on out. We'll talk.
Not so fast, Senator. Hit it, BD. Now he comes to us. He's coming a little hot. Oh, really hot! Hold on! It's okay. These things happen. We gotta get to that yacht.
Just use the force, bro.
That was a close one, buddy.
It's not your fault. Catch up with the yacht.
Yeah, this game unfortunately is gonna have a lot of parkour. I'm not a fan of parkour, but as long as the game doesn't have a shitload of it, it should be fine.
Yes? Negative. Call it in. What about the prisoner? If he was the senator. Or he fell. I want confirmation before the senator's comms are back online. See anything? Nothing yet. There should be a little soon on these docks by now. What was that?
We gotta go.
There he is! Take him out! Fire him! Get him!
You can't open it. You don't have anything for it, do you?
Can't open it, use your bloody lightsaber. Do like they did in the Star Wars movies. Put that fucker in the door and just slice the door open. Easy as that.
We gotta find that yacht before the Empire does.
Which way should I go? Should I go kill those guys or should I go up? Can we go up? Nope. No ledge grabbing indicates we can't go up.
Is it safe up here? You gonna disobey a direct command? I'm just saying, we've got jetpack troopers for this, don't we?
It's a big district. They're doing general sweeps of the area.
Jedi!
Oh, they died really easily. Literally, I just touched them. The other ones took 3 hits to die. What the hell?
Whatever intel the senators got stashed, I hope it's worth the risk.
You never give up hope, do you, buddy?
Can we go up here? Yes, we can. They didn't tell you that you can get up there, so the tutorial needs to be fixed there. This is all the tutorial section, and yet there's no tutorial. There's nothing telling me that I need to climb up here. They should at least explain climbing walls and stuff like that to the player at the tutorial section. Okay, where to now? What button is that? Tab. Oh shit, tab. Why the hell would you make it tab? That's the stupidest button ever. Tab to drop down. Like, that is fucking stupid. Okay, which direction should I actually be going? Because I don't want to go in the direction that I should actually be going.
Don't. I beg you. I fought in the war.
I doubt that. Now clear out. Senator's orders. Oh, that's it. Blast them.
Interacting with a meditation point will save the game and access several other game options. Resting at a meditation point will restore force and health, as well as respawning all enemies. So it's literally Dark Souls. We are literally playing Dark Souls. Spend your skill points to learn lunging strike. Wow, they actually turned this into Dark Souls. Hold F to perform a long-reaching thrusting strike. Okay, I'm not gonna be using that, I can assure you.
All set.
They actually turned this into Dark Souls.
What are we looking for? Suspect's male. Was last seen on Dock 27. They say he's a Jedi. What's up? Hostile approaching! On mission.
It's weird that some dudes take 1 hit and then other dudes take like 4 hits. It doesn't make sense. Aren't all of them wearing the same armor? And aren't all of them humans? I don't know if I'm going in the correct direction now, because there's a door over there, but I don't want to go in the quote-unquote main objective direction right now, so I want to explore.
Some kind of rare mineral, I guess. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Okay, can't go up there for some reason. Invisible walls, gotta love them. I think this is probably the main thing, the main area. Almost certainly. That means we should probably go the other direction, I think. I wish there was a way to know if it's the correct fucking tab again. I wish there was a way to know if it's the correct direction, but I guess there isn't. Okay, so what do we do here? Okay, I had to figure that out for myself. Anything else? Doesn't look like it. Follow map shows Calc's current location and the location of the main objective. The area containing the main objective is also highlighted in gold. Yellow gateways lead to unexplored areas. Green elements indicate available pathways, with red elements are currently locked. You can change these colors in accessibility. Legend collectibles.
There's the yacht. Still drifting. That's the spirit, BD. We'll get it.
And we can't zoom in or out. Why? At least they should have allowed you to zoom in and out. You can't zoom in and out at all. That's stupid.
After a shift? Sure, I could go for a turbo dog. I heard they make those out of strides. That's just a rumor. Fine. What about that noodle shop? Auger Alley's closed for business. Got it! Move it in.
Okay, can we go up there? Okay, I guess not. Apparently we can't even jump on boxes. Holy shit. Okay. Why the hell am I not jumping upwards? That's fucking stupid. For some reason they just stopped shooting at me. Like these guys, you kill them in one hit, whereas other guys take like 3 hits. How the hell can't I jump up there? Look at that shit. It's not... Wow, that's fucking stupid. There's invisible walls everywhere. Isn't this supposed to be an open world game?
I see him.
I mean, we still haven't reached the open world area, but we're still in the linear area.
are meaningless. Smash him! Don't let him intimidate! We're winning this! I'll get after him. Is it just me?
The dodging, well, not the dodging, the blocking I still have to figure out. Apparently, they're not using the same system as Arkham Asylum, which I would have expected them to do. They're using some other weird kind of system, because when I press right click, which is the blocking, it just does not block. So I still have to figure out what system exactly they're using. Also, we killed all of those dudes, didn't get anything, and the entire room also doesn't have anything. So that's really stupid. How couldn't they even have a single thing in there, you know, like a single lootable or a single health kit or anything like that.
Getting closer. Hanging in there, BD?
Tab, seriously, tab is the most idiotic key imaginable. How did they see me?
Got you, traitor.
He's gonna bump him. Or shoot him.
What took you so long?
Oh, you know, just hanging out, taking in the sights. Been a while since I was on Coruscant. Thanks, Bode.
Part of the job, Custis.
When I saw the dock collapse, I thought this heist might be over real quick.
Why make it easy for him?
Ah,
Where's the crew?
heading to the yacht. We'll meet him there. Oh, and Bravo said no comms.
No comms it is. Bravo knows best.
Yeah, a shortcut unlocked. Oh, over there. Okay, so we can actually restore our health. Yeah, just rest. That's fine. Oh, we also get our healing back as well. We get like our 2 healing things back.
Coob and Liz are probably starving by now.
Hungry Klaatuinians. Ooh, we don't want that.
Remind me to tell you about the Corrida job sometime.
Looks like that factory stopped the yacht. I call that a win.
No gunships. Crew must be making mischief.
Let's not keep them waiting.
Oh, that didn't work.
Look around the environment to find an object for Bode to interact with and then press control. Why the hell would you make it control?
Think you can knock down that crate?
Worth a shot.
Holy shit, I want a jetpack like that. Okay, so that's the one way. Is there another way? Okay, apparently not. Yeah, I don't see another way. You have to look around so much because obviously there's a lot of parkour and shit you can do.
That jetpack's handy.
Remind me to tell you how I got it sometime.
Now, where's my jetpack? Run and jump towards reached walls to wall run. Holy shit, you can wall run.
Who taught you to move like that?
My master. Every time I fell, he got me back on my feet.
Sounds like a good teacher to me. Stormtrooper patrol.
Looking for us.
Better us than the yacht, yeah?
How can they not see us? There's like 5 of them. How the hell am I supposed to get up there?
Found something.
I get half, right?
How the hell? Holy shit, I'm like in the wall. I don't think that's intended. Oh, there we go. Okay, so
Impressive.
Who needs a jetpack?
can we actually do that from the ground or not? Let me see. Oh, every time I'm landing there, but I'm pretty certain you're not supposed to be able to land there. So how the hell are you supposed to get up there? Okay, well, you can do that, I guess. You can wall run and then jump onto the wall. It's weird, but
See that cable?
guess that's the intended way to do it. Okay, so there's a rope. Why did they make this area up here then? If there's a rope, why make this area? I'm just gonna take a quick bathroom break. I'll be back in a second.
bucketheads below. No going around them.
Then we go through them.
All ready when you are, Kestis.
Hey, you there!
Hey, everybody. Here we go.
Out of fighters, trying to handle it.
Nicely done.
Back at you.
We can call the lift at that terminal.
On it.
I already pressed E. Why did I have to press E twice?
Sure thing. On your signal.
Hold control then press left click to ask bow to attack targeted enemies. No thanks. Hey, I did press right click there.
You can fight.
Yeah, you too.
I don't speak binary, but I hear you, BD. Team effort.
What's that over there? Can I do something with it? I can't target it. I don't know what it is. Doesn't allow me to interact with it.
The yacht's just over there.
And of course, the bridge is under construction.
Let's try up that way.
Quit reading my mind, Jedi. Gotta be another route.
Holy shit, Iron Man.
All set.
Just like that. Fucking Iron Man. Here's another bonfire. Hey, let's heal.
All done?
Yeah, let's find the crew. This place is a ghost town.
Coruscant's changed a lot over the last few years. These days, just being outside's asking for trouble.
Why the hell would they even allow you to come up here if the door is gonna be locked? Fucking waste of time. Okay, so we don't take full damage from that distance. Good to know. We just wasted like 20 seconds of our life. No, I didn't want to jump, but okay.
Speaking of trouble, let's avoid that patrol.
Agreed. Enemies nearby.
Oh.
I hate probe droids.
Same here.
Time to fight!
We'll do this together.
Like, look at that. Those guys die in one hit. Holy shit, that took like half of my health. They die in one hit, and like other guys take like 3 or 4 hits. I don't understand. I can't believe that thing took half of my health in one hit. And that didn't work.
Hurry, before they see you. Sorry, when you play with me, the game is rigged from the start.
There's absolutely no environmental collision. Like, just look at that. My fucking legs go through the car. My lightsaber has no impact on it either. Like, what the fuck? That's terrible game design, and they have the audacity to ask $70 for this shit. I've seen indie games that have better environmental collision than that.
Dead end.
Let's double back.
Yeah, apparently a fucking dead end. This game is full of dead ends, it seems.
Interesting.
Why the fuck do they make you come all this way for one item? Like, give me a chest or of some kind with items in it, not one fucking item. If the player can be asked to travel all that way, spend 20, 30 seconds or whatever, actually exploring and finding these hidden items, then don't fucking just have one item there, you know?
You're looking grim.
I know I am. Fucking hell.
You never should have crossed us.
I'm feeling weak, BD. Wow, that's better.
What am I supposed to do with this? What the fuck?
I think BD wants you to knock that down.
Now I'm taking orders from the droid.
I don't like this platforming, to be honest.
The Emperor turned the Jedi Temple into his palace.
Yeah, that's what the Empire does best. Take something you love and make it something you can't stand the sight of anymore.
How long you been working with Saw Gerrera?
Not long. A few jobs here and there.
I can tell you impressed him. That isn't easy.
I'm good at what I do, and I don't ask the wrong questions. Information tends to open doors.
Hey, why isn't it bringing the rope closer? Hello, rope? What the fuck? I'm pressing 3. Oh, you need to hold it. Okay. Well, that's fucking stupid. They didn't tell me you need to hold it. They just say press 3. It's stupid anyway. Why would you need to hold the button? Just press the fucking button.
To get across the bridge.
Using the Empire's tools against him.
Wow, there's like a whole city above us, like fucking Inception. Okay, should we go that way?
Enemy's close.
I've given you everything I have.
We're here to protect you. I'm sure that's worth a few more credits.
We can't open that door apparently. And apparently this entire area is simply for that one echo. And I don't think the echo actually gives you anything. You don't get experience or resources or items or nothing like that from echoes. So that's fucking waste of my time again.
Jedi here? It's gotta be a prank, right? Word is there was an assassination attempt. Someone moved against the senator? Custody to go against Sejan. Yeah. From what I hear, his enemies end up in turbo dogs. Moving to engage! Time to move back! I hit it! Why did I do that?
That's the first time that someone used a red attack on me. Like, I'm assuming the red attacks are unblockable. I don't know, the game didn't even bother giving me a tutorial for that. Like a tutorial pop-up or nothing. I guess we're past the tutorial stage and there's just a whole bunch of stuff that they simply don't care about informing you about. Okay, so that's the other area where we were, where we couldn't open the door. We could open the door from this side, no problems, but not from the other side for some reason. I don't know, maybe the door was locked by dark magic or something.
Good eye.
Yeah, well, you fucking need a good eye. Thing is absolutely invisible there in the dark.
Been looking forward to this tidbit.
Red attacks must be dodged with tab. Why the fuck with tab? Tab is the stupidest button ever. Let me change that right fucking now. Tab. I can't understand why in the name that all is holy would it be tab. Where's the customize? You can reset control settings to default. Controller. No, but this is controller. Oh, okay. So apparently controller is also the keyboard controls. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, jump, drop, evade. That is hilarious. I want this to be control. Like any normal human being would want it to be control. Because control isn't currently utilized, I don't think. Is it utilized? If it is utilized, you should tell me. What the hell is slow 1 and slow 2? Because it's not even bound on the keyboard. How can they have stuff in the game, but it's not even bound? Yes, I know. Now at least dodge is something mildly acceptable. I would want it to be shift, but shift is sprint. So that's fine, I guess. Activate photo mode, tab, once again. What the hell? Okay, so anyway. That should be fine. So now we just need to remember that control is dodge. It's a lot fucking better than tab. Tab is hilarious. We did level up. Let's see. Can we level up? Or do we need the bonfire, the Dark Souls bonfire? Do we need that? Okay. What the fuck? I pressed space. Oh, now it's doing it. Why the hell? I pressed space like 4 times and it didn't do it. Okay, don't we have anything else? Okay, apparently not. Weird. Okay, apparently not. Okay, baby face. We don't want baby face. Jacket, no jacket. Okay, and then we can change the colors. Once again, we get a lot of texture pop in on the clothes. For some reason, when you change the shirt, the bangle on his arm also needs to be rendered again. For some reason. Like, look at that. Why? Why is the rendering of the shirt tied to the rendering of the bangle? We don't have many options right now, unfortunately. There's one out of 10 here, but I'm assuming we need to unlock it later or something. I don't know. Hair? Okay, we have no options for hair. Okay, abilities. So can't I assign my abilities now? I don't like the fact that you can't assign the abilities. Yeah, skill point acquired, but I want to spend the skill point. But we can only do that at the bonfires. Okay. Okay, let me figure out what this guy is gonna do actually. Can I literally just run around the whole time like this and have that other dude attack him? Because it looks like he's not even gonna do any damage or anything to that other dude. I can literally just run around like this the whole time.
Scanners failing.
Seriously. This is the stupidest boss fight ever. Look at that guy's just blasting into pieces.
Still resisting? Unwise.
I haven't even touched him yet and he's already almost half HP. This is fantastic game design. Holy shit, there was no warning for that attack.
You will regret that.
I did right click there. Couldn't do anything apparently.
Scanner failing.
That guy really didn't like you.
Don't think he was a fan of you either.
I don't see a way up.
Let's look around.
Find something, buddy?
What's he got?
Ascension cable. Workers use them for construction now.
Can you repair it?
Cable's a bit frayed. Not in bad shape. Should be a quick patch job.
This is obviously gonna be a new ability, like a grappling hook type ability that we get all of a sudden.
So I heard you fought the Empire on Kashyyyk.
Yeah.
Hijacked a walker and broke open an Imperial prison camp single-handed.
That one was BD.
Just the two of you.
And some friends. What about you, new guy? You in this for the credits?
Credits never hurt. But, I have a daughter. Kata. I don't get to see her as often as I'd like, but at least I can provide for her.
Must be hard, being away from her. Is her mother?
She's gone. The Empire took her from us.
Sorry. Taking a lot of people.
More every day. You ever use one of those?
I'll figure it out. It was a scrapper on Braca.
You've been through a lot for someone so young.
Just trying to survive.
Aren't we all?
Up here.
My apologies, I just quickly sent a message. And I also just quickly want to check how much graphical power the game is using right now. Yeah, 90% of my graphical power and 300 watts. That's stupid. So in case you're wondering, while we are playing the game is using 300 watts constantly and 90% of my 3080 RTX. The game doesn't look like fantastic or anything like that. I mean, it looks okay, but honestly, Cyberpunk 2077 looks much better than this, and does not use as much graphical power at all. So we have a grappling hook now. Oh, that's what that thing was earlier. I was wondering what that little blue thing was. Apparently it was something that we didn't even have access to yet. Well, that's gonna make my life easier. Anything that can cut out a little bit of this parkour is good, because like I said, I'm not a fan of parkour.
Hope the crew's doing alright. If Gabs gets bored, she might slice into Imperial comms for fun.
She that good?
Too good. Syndicate trained, but got on the wrong side.
Okay, I'm pressing E. Okay, apparently I can't. Do I have to run somewhere or something? How the hell? Do I need to pull that thing closer? Nope. Do I need to jump and then use the grappling hook? Okay, apparently that's what we need to do.
Ex-military. That explains a lot.
I have to start working with Coop and Liz.
Cantina on Norsid. Bounty hunter got the drop on me. Twins threw him down a mine shaft. Friends ever since.
It's still showing tab, but the button isn't tab anymore, so they're not even showing the correct button inputs anymore. You're supposed to update your button input notifications in the game if the player changes the button input, and that's not happening.
Focus.
So, a little bit of bad game design there. Okay, skills. Increases maximum life, improved healing, drink, teamwork. What does it actually do? Teamwork, viewability, reduces time required to heal. Okay. Cal recovers additional life. Why? When I press R, it takes like, let's count. 1, 2, 3. It takes like at least 3 seconds to see what the ability actually does. This animation, this one, is completely fucking unnecessary. And it wastes 3% of your 3 seconds of your life each and every time. The block meter refills faster. Block meter? What the hell is a block meter? They haven't even explained anything about a block meter yet. For some reason the skill here is locked, so there's some skills that are simply locked. And then here we get, I don't know, there's a whole bunch of locked stuff that we don't have access to yet, and then we have access to double-bladed, single-bladed, and then on force increases maximum force, increases duration of slow, the first strike against enemy affected by slow will not break the slow effect. Okay. Further increases duration of slow. Further increases maximum force. Increases force recovery when performing a successful precision evade. What the hell? Oh, so your force is like your mana. They haven't even explained that. They haven't even explained the mana in the game yet. While holding an enemy, press F to pull a second one. Okay. They haven't explained that yet. The fact that you can pick people up and throw them. Push. push hold much larger radius with a greater effect. Right before an enemy attacks to send them flying. Press 2. Why the hell would they make it 2? Nobody is gonna press 2 during battle to dodge or whatever, to parry. Okay, all of these abilities seem really stupid. And then we don't have access to the third one yet. Press right click just before contact to reflect up to 2 blaster projectiles in a row. Lunging strike, I'm not going to use that. Why the fuck do they not show the stuff? Aerial ace, charged throw, I'm probably not going to do that. Basic attack to perform a powerful overhead swing. Hold left click. I'm not gonna be holding left click during battle. Not gonna be doing that either. I'm not gonna be using any of these abilities. Hold right click and press left click to dive forward while spinning the lightsaber. Hold right click and press left click. That just seems stupid. And it uses force as well. It's not even a ability that you can just use by default. It actually uses force. Press F again to perform a second lightsaber throw around Cal. Press F again. Second lightsaber throw. How do I do the first lightsaber throw? Hold left click to deal fast strikes towards a single enemy. Like they say second throw, but I haven't even unlocked the first throw yet. Continue pressing left click to add additional attacks to the end of the double-bladed attack chain. Okay, does it do more damage? Hold right click before blaster shots connect to reflect them towards enemy targets. Can't I do that already? I can do that with this. The single blade. So I guess you can't do that with a double blade. You have to unlock it with a double blade. Hold right click and F to throw the lightsaber. Keep F held to maintain the lightsaber's position and move it with A and D to direct it around. That seems very obtuse, and you can be attacked while you use that ability. So you're basically defenseless. Hold F to perform an attack, which pulls enemies in a small area and takes Cal into the air. All of these abilities just seem stupid. I don't know. It just seems dumb. I'm not gonna use any of them. Honestly, I'm just gonna go for more health and stuff like that until I unlock some of these other abilities. Hopefully this one, or this one, or this one is something that's actually usable, because right now the abilities just seem stupid. This entire fucking animation is unnecessary. It just wastes your time. So that's all abilities that you have. It seems like very little, to be honest. Like, I don't know. I am disappointed. What do stances actually do? How do you switch stances? Oh, you say you have to change stances here. Ah, that's fine. I'll stick to the normal one, I guess. We do need to rest. I just quickly want to do something here. Just bear with me. Just want to make a note here. Where to? Over there.
Solid crew, Custis. Hope I'm pulling my weight.
You got us to the senator.
Sounds like he wants to double my cut. Is that right, BD?
Now, good to see you.
Hey, Bravo. No job ever goes according to plan, does it?
What fun would that be? How's the new guy doing?
Bit of a talker, but good in a fight.
Huh, I'll take it. Gab flashed me out. Senator can't call for help, but he's locked in pretty tight.
You try knocking?
Any sign of Cal?
Batisa! Batisa!
I just bet the twins at the Senator had you in there stuffed and mounted.
Hey, I want to cut at that.
Hey, Cal, if you die, I get the mantis, right?
Sorry, Gabs. Not mine to give.
So what's the plan?
That yacht's a Sayonara Ram City.
The Senator has military intel on his personal terminal here. Could give us a fighting chance against the Empire.
Problem is, Captain secured blast doors. Even the twins can't pry those bad boys open.
How are we getting in?
You fellas get the yacht down, Jetpack. Then I'll work my slicer magic. With my lovely assistant.
I'll grab our transport. Be back before you know it.
Let's do this.
Twins, get Cal across that gap.
What should I do?
You got a jetpack. Use it.
Copy that.
Did I just come from here, or where did I just come from? No, I didn't just come from there. Have I been over there? Yes, I think I was already over there. Probably. Okay, why can't I go in here? Wow, lightsaber goes right through her.
Come on, Cal. I'll hold these imp slicers at bay, but even a savant like myself has limits.
Okay, I was actually looking for a place to jump over, but apparently not.
sharp. Bravo says he's still on notice. Yeah. Maybe next time you'll check for syndicate tats before you pick a fight. Hey, Cal. How you holding up?
Just appreciating the view. What am I looking for?
2 beams wrapped around the yacht. Gonna take a lot of torque.
Hey, can I fucking jump over there or what?
I think I can handle that.
Apparently I can.
Hey, Cal, I tried to move those beams, but...
Yeah, Gab's giving me the heads up.
All right.
First beam's down, Gabs. Can you tell the twins to pull down the yacht?
On it. Goop, Liz, your turn. Hold on. There's a factory vent that'll cook you medium rare.
Why would there be grates like this on the underside
I'm always careful.
of the ship?
Corita, saved your ass. You owe me a shit.
Okay, so now I have to let go and jump over there. Oh no, wait, I have to jump over here.
For the record, I loosened it up for you.
Nice job, Cal. Hop on. We'll bring you down.
I'm on, Gabs.
Twin, yacht's all yours.
I have to. Do I have to jump up or?
Cruise in position, Cal. Ready to break open this Obsidian.
Okay, apparently not.
You coming? Crew's waiting on you, Slowpoke.
Where do I need to go? I can't jump up. That is where I was already, so it's definitely not over there. Oh, for fuck's sake. What are the chances that there's a rail like this, like on the side of a fucking ship? Like, that's really not realistic.
And now, time for me and my lovely assistant to show you how it's done.
Let me just make another note here quickly. I'm just alt-tabbing. While I'm playing the game, I'm just making notes for my eventual Steam review. Okay, so that's where we were. We still can't go through that green stuff. Now we're inside the ship that apparently has the information. Now I've got the hiccups.
I knew we had unfinished business. Give us your terminal passcode.
Impossible. They'll execute me.
Okay, so what now?
Maybe I could change his mind.
Press unbound to mind trick characters with an indicator over their head. Okay. Unbound. So what's unbound? Like... Why is it unbound? Okay, so mind trick. Mind trick. I don't see mind trick or nothing like that anywhere. There's so many things that are unbound. It's like, which one will it be that is unbound? Is it this? I mean, there's a shitload of stuff that's unbound. I just have to guess what it is. What can I make it? Shift is used, control is used. Alt? Can I make it Alt? Is Alt being used for anything? I don't think Alt is currently being used. Okay, but I guess we can use Alt. I don't know why it wasn't already assigned to Alt. It's fucking stupid. Alt. Alt. Okay. There you go. Are you happy now? Fucking Alt.
You will give me access to your terminal.
I can't.
Trust reward. Let's see what happens. Okay, apparently they
unlock it.
We're all
they show you a default, or they select a default
I will unlock the terminal.
election if you don't press anything. So I guess you don't ever need to press anything. It will in any way go past this section. So what the fuck is the usage? What's the use of
Oh, my pleasure.
actually even having that mechanic? If the game is gonna pass it for you automatically, what the fuck is the use of having that mechanic? It's exactly the same as the fall damage thing. Why do they put something in the game if it's not gonna be used? There's literally no use for it.
Fighting. Nothing we've done to slow them down.
I think it's just to give you the
What did you expect?
illusion of choice in the game.
It was killed by politicians.
No choice makes any difference.
Do you think I wanted Utapau to join the Empire? The compromises I made created a future for my people.
I've been to Utapau, Senator. They spit your name out like a curse.
At least they are alive. Why fight when you can't win? Surrender tastes bitter at first, Cal, but sweetens with time. Free me, and we'll cut a deal.
No, Senator. Someday when your children see this, they'll know the Jedi never stopped fighting for them.
How disappointingly naive.
Hey, the twins are getting that ravenous look. Let's wrap it up before we have another Karita incident on our hands, yeah?
What about him?
He's coming with us.
Okay, let's take their food to go.
Why can I only fucking walk in this place? I already sensed this echo, but why does it still...
Which tool of negotiation should I start with?
I already fucking did that.
Call me sharp-tongued.
Why the hell didn't it take it? I would have walked out of here without having this collectible. Just because the game didn't do it the first time. Like, what the fuck? How many collectibles have I collected that I haven't actually collected? That I needed to collect twice?
Depends on whether you cooperate. That's a skill senator's prize, right? Cooperation.
Batisa!
Batisa!
Kulka!
Wow, that was terrible. He was laughing and his mouth was literally just open. It was agape while he was laughing. That's the laziest voice sync ever.
We get what we need?
Yeah. Wonder what Saul has for us next.
First, we gotta get this intel topside.
These senators have the good life. Mind if I take his yacht?
This thing's too slow for you.
It'll be my weekend ship. Me and the family. Fine. You're no fun. Is there time for a quick tour of Sejan's terminal? I could see if the senator's got anything else we could use.
And by we, you mean dirt you can sell to make some credits?
You can fight the good fight and still get yours along the way, Cal. That's war.
Maybe next time.
Fine. But lunch is on you, and the twins are starving.
We got a plan for the senator?
Still thinking it through.
We could always ask Coob and Liz to see whether the senator can fly.
Look how his grenade on his hip is literally clipping through his hip. Like, just now, when we were talking, it literally came out of his body. Like, no jokes, the grenade came right out of his fucking body.
Never been in a senator's ship before. Blew one up once. Good times.
Let me just make another note here.
You'll pay for this, Count Kestis. Let me go, or your friends will suffer. They'll find you sooner or later, Jedi.
Okay, so you don't have anything good to say. What, am I done here? Some bullshit is gonna happen now.
I've changed my mind. We should always target the Empire.
Yeah. Feels good to make a difference.
No, they're loaded. Filthy rich. Make the huts look clean by comparison. I bet this senator has more credits stacked to this.
I told you bullshit is gonna hit the fan. It's so fucking predictable.
What took you so long? Why, you've been chasing...
Just kill him. Oh, okay. Someone did it for me.
You have been caught harboring a traitor. Castus! Open fire!
Get the cover!
Ferric and Inquisitor!
What the hell does armor help you if it's not even gonna protect a single bullet?
Cal, we gotta go! Cal, come back! Cal, where you going? Get back here, Cal!
There is 0 fall damage there.
Are you kidding me?
Okay, where to now? I don't know. I don't want to know what this meat is actually made of. Okay, so where should we go? Oh, over there.
Mantis. Gabs. The twins. We'll mourn later. Gotta keep moving.
How much do those fucking twins suck if they can't even 2-on-1? That bastard.
They're hunting us, buddy. Gotta stay one step ahead.
That makes a lot of fucking sense. Jumping like that. I don't have a skill point or anything like that, and my health is still fine, so...
That way's blocked.
No shit.
We'll come back later.
The fact that your lightsaber does fucking nothing and you clip through the walls is really hilarious. Look at that. Your lightsaber, like, they didn't do anything with regards to environmental interaction in the game. How fucking lazy is that?
I will bring the knife to your head. Take that! Your life is forfeit. You'll have to try harder.
Wow, this combat system is dog shit. The blocking, like, every time that he attacks, I right click and it just does nothing. It's not at all as responsive, not even close to being as responsive as something like Gotham Arkham Asylum. Like, Arkham Asylum is like amazing with regards to the responsiveness. When an enemy attacks you, if you press right click or whatever the block key is in time, then you will block or you will dodge or whatever. In this game, I'm pressing right click exactly the same as what I would in Arkham Asylum. And wait, just does not function. I don't understand the blocking system. Just seems to not do anything. I don't understand. Okay, so we can go through there, but must we go over here first or what? Okay, apparently we must. Okay, so that piece of Force essence has just been sitting here in the meat locker of some Imperial station for some reason for ages. That makes a lot of sense. Like shit like this you can interact with. That's fine. But like you can't interact with the environment in any other way. I want to see if I can get a different cut, but nope, all of them cut in the same way. Even if I jump and attack, look at that. Even if I jump and attack, the meat still gets cut in exactly the same level. It doesn't get cut higher or lower. It always gets cut, look at that, in the same fucking place. That's lazy. There's not even a real interaction with the environment. It's a fake interaction. The meat is programmed to get cut always in the same location, no matter what, no matter where you hit it. Hold Alt and press Z to temporarily confuse an enemy into fighting their allies. Alt and Z, that's the stupidest combo I've ever heard of. Alt and Z. Oh shit, okay. Alt and Z brings up my GeForce experience thing. So, okay, you guys can't see it, but it brings up my GeForce experience thing. Maybe I can show you guys over here quickly. So if you look at this, if I press Alt and Z like this, then that comes up. So like, what the fuck? That's really stupid. Okay, well. So we have to then change that, I guess, because fucking Alt and Z. The game doesn't even have Nvidia experience integration. Okay, now I can't even press exit. Okay, am I actually fucked now because I can't press exit? So when I press Alt and Z, it doesn't do anything. Literally, I press Alt and Z, nothing happens. Literally, all it does is opens my Nvidia thing, and I can't press exit. Literally, I think we might be royally screwed right now. Okay, that's fantastic game design, EA. Really fantastic game design. So I can't do anything now. Like, I'm pressing exit. You can literally hear me pressing exit. It doesn't do anything. So they don't allow you to open the menu during this for some fucking reason. So even if this now said unbound, you know, if it was unbound like the previous one was, at least there they allowed me to press exit to change the unbound. Now it's not even doing that. It's not even allowing me to close it or press exit, or literally I can't do anything. I'm literally screwed. Let me just make another note of this. So yeah, that's fantastic game design. I don't think I can close my Nvidia thing. I mean, I can try. I'm not sure what will happen if I actually close the Nvidia thing, meaning literally I'm forced to go into my task manager and actually close the exe for Nvidia. Okay, let's see if that works. Nope, it still brings up the Nvidia GeForce experience. So now, literally what I have to do is I have to change the shortcut for that. So now I have to make it something else, like whatever, Alt and X or something like that. Okay, so I changed it to Alt and X. It's no longer Alt and Z. So let's see if that now works. Let's see, Alt and Z.
Stop them.
Okay.
Doubt Seer expected me to use it like that.
So that's fantastic. I literally had to change the settings on my computer just to get past that. Just to get past that area, because the game is so fucking idiotic. Well, the game is designed in such a fucking idiotic way. So let's see if we can change that Alt and Z. Alt and Z. Where's Z? There, Alt and Z. So we need to change that to something else. Let me just, while I'm at it, quickly change my other thing back to what it was. Alt and Z. And then I can change this piece of shit to Alt and X. Okay. It's fucking ridiculous that the player has to do stuff like that, actually change the settings on the computer, just in order to not have the game basically hang or freeze or whatever.
Gotta be careful, BD.
That's how shitty this game is designed. You literally have to think for the developers.
You ever fought a Jedi? No. You think you're up for it? Enemy approaching!
Okay, are they gonna come attack me? Holy shit, this guy didn't even hear me. Like, that's some fantastic enemy AI right there. Holy shit, he actually didn't fall. I was thinking that I was gonna be smart by pushing him, but he just fell on the other side. Oh, you have block stamina. Okay, the game hasn't told me anything about block stamina yet. That's literally the first time they said anything about that.
I'm done with this place.
Okay, so this is the quote-unquote correct direction. I don't want to go to the correct direction right now. Alright, maybe I can... let's see if I can do this. Yes, I can. Okay, so was there anything else over there? I'm not even sure. Why can't I drop on them? That's stupid. They didn't even provide me with the option to drop on them.
Someone else get in here. I need to reload. Get it. You're going down. Come on. Don't let up.
Okay, so there's nothing over there. I just want to make sure that there's nothing that I missed, maybe.
Could use some help, buddy.
No, it doesn't look like I missed anything. I seriously do not understand the dodging system of this game yet. I press block.
I need to clear my mind.
When they attack, just before they attack, and yet they still hit me. I don't understand it. Recovers life, yeah, that's fine. We're just gonna concentrate on the survival thing until we get some abilities that we can actually use. Some abilities that aren't dog shit. Oh, I also wanted to rest.
Let's move.
Can we actually walk here? Holy shit. Okay, so there's like a invisible wall here. You see there? I'm literally running forward. It's not allowing me. And then when I just go a little bit to the left, and then you fall down. that's fantastic game design. Like the city and that kind of stuff looks cool, and I really like the fact that there's a shitload of stuff above us. But otherwise than that, the environmental design is really shitty, with all of these bloody invisible walls everywhere blocking your exploration. The game just seems extremely linear. Like, it's massively linear so far. Yeah, that's not good.
They want me. They've got me.
Cal! Good to see you. All right?
Spoke too soon.
I'll take the Inquisitor. Keep that other gunship off my back.
On it.
We gotta take her out.
And that's fantastic.
Impressive! But you're hurting bad inside, Kestis. I can sense it. All the guilt you're feeling for those fools you led to their deaths makes you so predictable. Well, do something! Enough! Oh, your friends all dead, Kestis? Ready?
I did press Q a couple of times there for healing, but it just didn't happen for some reason.
Stop running! A solid hit. Just give up.
What the hell? Why is there a force field here now? There wasn't a force field here previously. And I didn't even see this elevator. Okay, another door that is locked by dark magic. Okay, so for some reason... Okay, I guess that's fine.
Got something for you. You know, I've been dreaming of this day. Almost felt that. Impressive. But you're hurting bad inside, Kestis. I can sense it. All the guilt you're feeling for those fools you led to their deaths makes you so predictable.
BD, I need help.
I'll take your limbs off, piece by piece. Still jumpy, Kestis?
Hey, buddy.
No, little rat. No, that's right. I'll crush it once and for all. Not this time.
I don't understand. Blocking doesn't block. Attacking her, I don't know, she just constantly dodges. Like, you literally can't hit her, she just dodges. When she goes into that second phase where she has her hand on her face, she just dodges literally 100% of the hits that I do, even if I force push her or anything like that. The force push takes a little bit of her stamina bar, but it doesn't actually damage her. I don't understand. And she is constantly throwing red unblockable attacks, and she throws them out so quickly I can't even dodge. Like, obviously I can't block them, but I can't even dodge. I don't even have the opportunity to dodge. I just don't understand how you're supposed to win this fight.
Once a rat, always a rat. Impressive! But you're hurting bad inside, Kestis. I can sense it. All the guilt you're feeling for those fools you led to their deaths makes you so predictable. Oh, Kestis. Your death will make me a legend. your shot! Here we are! Time to die, bracken rat! Really? Here, get... Can't wait to see this! Just a scratch! To me! Oh, I like to play with my food. Let's burn.
Masana! You were a Jedi Knight before you betrayed our order. Your name was Masana Tide. It's time to set you free. Yeah. I'm okay.
It was the fucking stupidest thing. Like, where's my mouse? My mouse disappeared. Where the hell is my mouse? What the f... My mouse is gone. I'm moving my mouse and nothing's happening. What the hell? Anyway, that was the stupidest shit. Like, how can they just allow her to, like, dodge 100% of the time? That's the stupidest shit ever.
Fall behind, BD1.
What? Is there something I can interact with? Oh. And I still don't understand the dodging or the blocking system. I press right click when someone is about to attack and it simply doesn't work. Like, sometimes it works and sometimes it just does fuck all.
Let's stop for a moment.
Okay, I guess we need to rest because I don't have any more healing vials left. Okay, so now I have a new form. Dual wield. Okay, let's see if dual wield has any good abilities. Hold right click, then press left click to attack and leap backwards. I don't want to do that, to be honest. Delay left input to perform a quick flurry of targeted swings. Why would you do that? Press right click before a blaster bolt hits to split the incoming bolt. Perform a spinning strike on releasing F. Okay, well that seems like a really slow and stupid attack. That seems cool, but holy hell, it's gonna take like 1, 2, 3. That's 4. That's 5. It's gonna take 7 skill points. That's fucking insane. Actually, 8 skill points if you include this. These abilities seem stupid. I think I'm just gonna stick with the survivability. Hey, I have some new stuff here. Telekinesis and confusion, which I didn't previously have. Oh, did I have this one? Oh yes, I did have this one. I just didn't have the confusion one. Refill some force meter. Well, that's stupid. Press tab. That's the thing that I literally just did, isn't it? Block meter refills faster. Else maximum life is increased. I think we can go for this healing and then the maximum life stuff. That's really the only useful stuff I'm seeing in this entire thing. Oh, but I can't take it because I don't have enough skill points. That's fantastic. Okay, I'm just quickly gonna take a bathroom break. I'll be right back. So the stances. Okay, so I have the single and the double. But where's the other one? Single, double. I need to sign this first one? No. How do I use... Can I reset this one? Because I'm never gonna fucking use this one. After this, spend 1 skill point to reset and refund all skill trees. You will still keep any skills acquired in-game. How does that work? How the fuck are you gonna spend a skill point to reset skill trees? Does that mean you somehow have an infinite amount of skill points, or what? If you have to spend a skill point, literally pay a skill point to reset your skill tree, how the hell will that work? So what's the level limit on the game, or is there no level limit? Because how can you infinitely pay skill points to reset your tree? What if you want to reset your tree 200 times? That means you're gonna have to spend 200 skill points. How does that work? That has to mean that there's infinite skill points in the game. That's the only logical way. Upgrade the skill tree. What does that mean? Upgrade the skill tree. How do you upgrade the skill tree? How the fuck do you upgrade the skill tree? What are they even talking about? I honestly have no idea what they're talking about. Upgrade the skill tree. I don't see anything remotely with regards to upgrading the skill tree. Upgrade the skill tree. I've got no fucking idea what you're talking about. And the stances, where's the dual stance? I have the double and the single, but not the dual. I don't understand where's the dual.
Come on, buddy.
Like, I have the dual, and I have the single. No, I have the double and the single, but not the dual.
There is only the Force.
Stances. Changed. Oh, there we fucking go. Okay. So the range is less and the defense is less. Apparently. But the power is more and the speed is more. I like this one. We can use this one. I don't understand what they're talking about with regards to the defense being less. Like, it's not as if you take less damage when you have this stance, which supposedly has a lot of defense. So I don't understand. I guess they're being metaphorical with regards to the potential. It has the potential to have more to be more defensive. It doesn't actually have more defense, meaning you don't take less damage. It has the same amount of defense as the other stances. It's just metaphorically, statistically, you can take less damage, I'm assuming. I don't fucking know. You know, I like this double wheel, whatever you fucking call it. Okay. So there's nothing there that I can do, I don't think.
Bode, Bravo, are you there? Let's get back to the Mantis. If the others made it out, they'll meet us at the hangar. If not...
Incoming! Yeah, okay. Get him! Yeah, you're good. I can do this.
See, these ones I can slice, but normal walls you can't slice.
Firing on the enemy. Damage taken. Insufficient power. So you're alone now.
Holy shit, this guy blocks a lot. Like fucking blocked like 5 or 6 of my hits in a row there. What's the point if the enemies can just block 100% of your hits for any given period of time? That seems like a really stupid idea. You see, these ones aren't taking any... There's nothing happening. It's as if these objects aren't even there. So they bothered to add whatever damage and environmental interaction to 5% of the game and just ignored 95% of the rest of the game. Holy shit, okay, I jumped a little bit too far. Now I have to do the entire fucking thing over. Okay, I'm trying to heal. I can't heal right now, so you can't even heal during certain times.
Stim, please, buddy.
Okay, now I can heal, but I can't heal when I'm on the rope. You have to jump very precisely there, otherwise you miss the jump.
Found another shard.
We're alive. Thanks to this crazy son of a Gundog.
You're hurt.
I'll manage. What happened to the Inquisitor?
Dead. The Gaps. And the twins. I should have...
They know what they signed up for. We need to get topside and transmit that intel to Saw Gerrera. That's how we honor the Fallen.
You're right. Yeah. BD, call the ships.
Not the valet service I was hoping for.
Bravo. Got Overwatch?
Why does his eyes look so weird?
I'll draw their fire. You hit them when they aren't looking.
Let's get some payback. See you in the mix, Scrapper. You ready, Cal?
Yeah.
You get their attention. I'll flank them. I'll cover both of you from here. Good luck.
Why don't you give me 2 pistols? I would prefer 2 pistols or that rifle you've got there over my bloody lightsaber. Let's turn this bitch into a third-person shooter. Okay, so how am I supposed to get past that? Oh, you can actually throw. Holy shit. They haven't told me about throwing yet. Literally. They haven't told me a single thing about throwing yet, and yet I have the ability to throw. Once again, 0 actual interaction with the environment. Look at that, my fucking head is literally clipping through the environment. It's as if this game was developed by a small indie company, not some fucking billion-dollar Goliath, one of the biggest gaming companies on the planet.
Let's do this.
I can't land a hit. Down you go. Don't stop pressuring him.
Keep it up. Time to impress.
Oh, great. It's just me then. I live for the chase. You won't break through. Come on, traitor, give up. That was nothing.
Clear.
Also, the fact that the game like has no loot, like no actual loot. Pick up these little shitty pieces of material. Why is the game lagging so much?
At a hunch, this might be a hot
But that's all, you know, just these little pieces of material, and I haven't found a place to use them yet. You know, we are 3 hours into the game, and there's nothing we can do with, like, there's no money in the game seemingly, because I haven't gotten any like currency or anything like that. I've just picked up these little shitty rocks so far.
Looks like I made the cut, huh, BD?
Boat? May the Force be with you.
You're a great fighter, Cal. Let's see how well you fly.
How we looking, BD? Oh. Whatever it is. I'll have to wait until we get someplace safe.
No traffic. Looks like this portal's under maintenance.
As soon as we breach the surface, jump to light speed.
Gotta take the risk. We've already overstayed our welcome.
Textures on that guy was absolutely terrible. Like none of the textures were loaded in.
On my mark, hit the brakes. We'll drop behind him.
Copy that, Bravo.
Nice work, everyone.
Hope that's the last of them. Not a fan of long goodbyes.
More coming. I'll peel off, draw a few away.
Thanks, Bode. Good luck.
You too, Cal. See you soon.
I can't shake him!
Hold on.
That's one way to do it.
Learn that move from you. There's our exit.
Yeah, using your ship as a battering ram, I don't think is a very good idea.
Shields down! We're almost...
I knew that guy was gonna die. How can you jump to hyperspace or whatever with a damaged ship? Like, your ship took a shitload of shrapnel.
Mind running diagnostics while I transmit the intel? Send. Let's hope this information does some good.
Yeah, fucking everyone in that picture is dead. Except him.
Hey, baby. Hey, are you making a Howlin' movie? Hey, let's make sure I look good, right? Get my best side, right? Birds off my table, kid. Well, it's as we hoped. This book is a copy from the Jedi Archive.
Why is the quality so shitty on this video? Like, I mean, we have better quality video today on our cell phones, and yet apparently in the year 2400 or whatever, this is the fucking best quality they can have.
The galaxy is vast, droid. And I have seen only a little of what it has to offer.
Holy hell, why is the thing lagging so much?
But one day, I will return to Dathomir and whisper what I have learned to my sleeping sisters.
Look how it's lagging.
You are not invited.
You know, it's not often I break out an old...
And now the lag is gone, unfortunately.
Well, what do you think? Mara.
It's good. Could use some more salt.
Too much salt is bad for you.
It's wonderful, Grace.
I'd actually pay credits for this. Oh, yeah? Hey, I might start charging you, Cal.
Hey, does anybody else smell something burning?
I seriously don't know why they had to add these shitty lines to the video. Why didn't they just make it a normal video?
Gyro's failing. We need that. Any ports nearby that won't turn us in for a reward? Yeah. Pull up the Kobo system. That's where you settled down. Out in the middle of nowhere. Could be a good place to lay low. If anyone knows how to fix up the Mantis, it's Grease Dritus. Think we can make it? We should tidy up before we visit Grease. You know how he is about mess.
Yeah, workbenches, fucking finally.
Let's get this back on the workbench. Let's mix it up.
When equipped, single stance uses only one blade, half of the lightsaber. When equipped, double blade uses both blades, the entire lightsaber. When equipped, dual stance uses two blades separately, both halves of the lightsaber. Thank you very much for explaining lightsabers to me. Okay, so we can change BD's look, obviously. What's the actual change? Oh, it's like a little... This one has a thing above the eyes, and this one doesn't have a thing above the eyes. It's actually really difficult to see the difference. This one has an open head, this one has a closed head. This one has antennas, this one doesn't have antennas. That's really basic changes, to be honest. Really stupid if you ask me. And then you can change the colors. I really don't care about the color of the little robot.
Alright then.
Stances. Okay, well, that already said that one. Lightsaber. Can you make the lightsaber better at all? Or is it literally just cosmetic? Okay, so that's the middle, and then the blade. Okay, so you can choose different colors. It's cool and everything, but like, can't you make your blade better, you know? I mean, isn't this supposed to be an RPG, you know? Isn't there supposed to be some character progression and stuff like that? Then you can change the color of the actual enter thing. You can change the grip, you can change the condition, the accents, primary, secondary. It's just all cosmetic. So literally, like,
See how it handles.
you can't make your blade better at all. You can change the color, and you can change the color of your robot. That's it. That's literally all you can do with
We're almost there.
the
Let's head up to the cockpit.
workbench. That's really fucking stupid if you ask me. Like, I thought this was an RPG with like character progression and stuff like that.
So good. What is that? Let's land. System's failing all over. You got anything? Starting sublight engines. Nice one, buddy. We're not gonna make it to the hangar. Gotta put her down. Hold on, BD. Completely fried. We won't be flying again without repairs. Okay. This is us. This must be the outpost. I guess we finally get to see Grace's cantina. Okay. Come on.
Are we actually now in an open world area, or is it just like still linear like a motherfucker? It looks linear.
It's so calm. Bravo would have liked this. Come on, buddy. Long way to go.
Do I need to climb the rock or what the fuck?
Okay. So Grease is on the other side of all this? Mind giving me a closer look?
Yeah, this is early access. I got early access from EA.
That is one big beast. We have our target. Now let's reach it.
No, if you pre-order, the game releases, I think, in 5 hours or 6 hours or something like that. I literally got early access from EA. How do I quit? Yeah, there we go. Where?
Last time I saw a Lucre Hulk was Braca. Long time ago, Prof. What would you say now? Come on, Mantis won't repair itself. Just hope Grease has the parts we need.
Do I need to go this way? Well, it shows I can't go here.
Glad you're excited. Doesn't look like this gate is working.
Like this whole time I thought I was like picking up actual like materials that we can maybe use to craft a lightsaber or something like that. I didn't think we were fucking picking up cosmetics the whole time. Like, that's stupid. The game seemingly only has cosmetics to collect. Like no lightsaber parts or maybe gear. Holy shit. Gear to make us more powerful or anything like that.
Rusted, like everything else around here.
Everything is just cosmetic. Color changes for our lightsaber, color changes for our suit, color changes for the little robots.
Nice.
Yeah, for the combat would be the best. No. I'll take a damage.
These don't look like any separatists I remember. Bedlam Raiders? What has Grease gotten himself into? Well done. Just look at that thing. Grease sure picked an interesting place to live.
Take a look at that view. Is that a giant crater? Wow. I got it so easy.
I forgot how much they talk. Nice work. That'll save some time.
Another day, another droid crushed.
New threat detected. Eliminated.
That'll cost you.
You are in a mission.
I think it's safe to say these droids have new masters.
Scan the other guy, or did he fall down? Oh, can't scan him, I guess. Like, it would be so cool if you could pick these weapons up. Like, it's just so stupid that you can't, like, even use any weapons, no guns, seemingly.
Sinking. Ugh, gotta move. That is a lot of tar. Be careful. What's that floating on the surface?
What is it floating on the surface?
Okay, so they explode. Good to know. That doesn't sound good. Stuck ship, huh? Tell me about it. Wish we could help.
Well, can't we pull it out of the... It won't show an indicator if we couldn't help, so because it shows an indicator, there has to be some way to help. Otherwise it would probably just show nothing. But I don't see a way to help. Wow, another cosmetic. Fantastic. That sure makes me more powerful. Look how stupid the falling animation is. Like, the falling animation is literally just the droid doing the T-pose almost and just falling to the ground. No movement or nothing. That thing looks fun.
Don't they see the bigger picture?
Negative.
You don't. What the?
Oh, hello.
Holy shit. I was trying to push it down the cliff, but apparently they're immune to push, maybe? When you die, you lose all your XP gained since your last skill point. What the fuck? Damaging the enemy who defeated you will restore your lost XP and refill your life and blah blah blah. That's stupid. So not only did they steal the the bonfires from Dark Souls, they also more or less stole the whatchamacallit? Holy shit! Why are we here? Are you telling me we literally have to start over? This is literally the beginning where we were like 10 minutes ago. What the hell? Yeah, this is literally where we were like 10 minutes ago. That is insane. That's the most we've been put back so far. Like previous times when we died, we just literally respawned where we were. Now we're fucking getting put back. Like, it's insane. All the way over there we have to go back. What bullshit is that? Don't tell me we have to... Oh, okay. Fortunately, we don't have to do all of that bloody parkour again, because I hate the parkour sections. Now we have to go back over there. This is really stupid. Like, why did they put you back so far? Literally, there's nothing that was gained by putting the player back all the way. Like, I mean, they now wasted 2 or 3 minutes of our lives for nothing. There's no enemies between there and here. You don't get any experience. You literally just have to run back over here, and you didn't gain anything. Like, it's literally just a waste of time. Like, why do the developers want to waste your time? 3 minutes or 2 minutes each and every time you die. And how many times are you gonna die throughout the game? Many, I would assume. So that's gonna be probably hours of your time wasted just running back to where you were for no benefit. Literally no benefit. And this place looks open world. It has the illusion of being open world, but it's literally linear. This entire area that I just went through is 100% linear, so we have to assume that the rest of this is linear as well. I mean, it looks linear. You can see if I actually show like this, you can see there's a path there. You jump over there, linear, 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 all the way linear. There's a bonfire over there, linear, linear, linear. You jump from here to there. There will probably be a battle over there. Like, everything is just linear. It's not open world, and yet the game is tagged on
We're definitely getting closer.
Steam as being open world. I just think that's a little bit...
Let's keep going.
misleading. The game is clearly not open world. It's linear as a motherfucker. And I mean, let's look at this terrible falling animation again.
Target spotted. Continue.
Why the hell aren't you... Push. Look at that. Look at that terrible falling animation. and then it just falls through the rocks at the bottom. It doesn't even fall onto the rocks, it falls through the rocks. That's just massively lazy. Like, honestly, I don't need to play the game anymore. My point today with the stream and with the video was just to basically determine if the game is good, in my opinion. And yeah, my first impressions is that it's nothing special. Like I said at the beginning, I was really dubious on whether or not this game could at all be worth $70, and in my opinion it's not even close. There's no way I would pay $70 for this game. Obviously, like I said at the beginning, EA sent me a code for the purposes of this video, so I didn't need to take $70 out of my pocket. I would really be quite angry with myself if I did have to do that. Fortunately, I didn't. I really can't recommend that you spend $70 on the game. The game is apparently, I'm speaking under correction, but the game is apparently available on the EA Play thing. I think they call it EA Play. I'm not sure what they call it these days. I think it's EA Play, where you pay $15 or whatever per month, and then you can play like a whole bunch of different EA games. I'm speaking under correction, but if this game is on there, then, like, I mean, sure, you know, $15 for the game. I mean, if you like parkour and you like platforming and linear, like just linear platforming with a little bit of combat in between, if you like that kind of stuff, then I guess $15 isn't too bad, you know. Like, I guess it's fine for $15. But yeah, $70 is insanity for this game, and then it's $90 for the full game. The full the deluxe Kamehameha version of the game costs $90, which is just even more insane than $70. I can't even recommend the game for $70, never mind $90. $15 on if the game is on EA Plus, you know, maybe if you really like this type of game. I don't like platforming, I don't like puzzles, so I could look past the platforming and the puzzles and that kind of stuff if the combat was good. But the combat is terrible in this game. It's really bad. When I block, 50% of the time the attack is blocked, and then 50% of the time you just take damage. Like, it's not even close to being a responsive combat system like you can get in Arkham Asylum, for instance. Like the Arkham games, like Arkham Asylum and those types of games, like, have very, very good melee combat, very responsive. When you block, it actually blocks the attack, all of that kind of stuff. This game's, I think, maybe attempted to copy that kind of a system, and it just failed miserably. Absolutely terrible combat system, in my opinion. It just is not responsive, as we've seen. Like, maybe even on the video, you can maybe hear me clicking, you can hear me when I right click, and when I right click, I just still get hit, you know. I right click at the correct time and I still get hit. So I don't know, it's just not responsive. I'm not sure if the controller emulation was done correctly. Like, obviously the game is a controller game originally. It's actually a port. The game is a port by the evidence of this. So they designed the game for consoles, and then they ported the game over to PC. So perhaps the porting was not done correctly, because the left clicking inside the menu, so I just left click there. Literally, I just left click there. So there I left clicked again. So the left click doesn't work sometimes. So by the same evidence, I would say that also the blocking doesn't work probably sometimes. I think they messed up the controller emulation, because like I will show you, I'm gonna left click here and I'm gonna drag, left click drag, and it didn't go. Literally, you could hear me click and drag and it didn't do it. So the controller emulation definitely, I think, is messed up. Like I said at the beginning, you can't change the resolution of the game, which is fucking terrible. I mean, it's really terrible that you can't change the resolution of the game at all. And on top of that, they don't even allow you to change the resolution scaling. Like some games allow you to do resolution scaling. If they don't allow you to change the resolution, at least they will allow you to do resolution scaling, and this game doesn't even have that. So you can't change the resolution, there's no resolution scaling, there's no frame locking, so you can't set the FPS of the game. So you can't set it to 60%, 60 FPS, 144 FPS, 120 FPS, nothing like that. You literally cannot change the FPS of the game. That's obviously something that is just another reason why this is a bad port, because on consoles you basically never can change the frame rate of the game, and so that's probably why you also can't change the frame rate of the game on the PC, because they just didn't bother to port the game correctly. So you can't change the frame rate of the game at all. So if you have a 120 FPS screen or a 144 FPS screen, like a G-Sync monitor or a what's the other one? It's G-Sync, and I forgot the other name, but the one brand name is G-Sync, which runs at 144 FPS. You simply will not be able to do that in this game, because you cannot set the frame rate of the game. So that's really quite terrible. So honestly, there's so many quality of life stuff. What was the other one that I had an issue with? There I had to double click again before it actually went. In my opinion, the fact that you can disable full damage is really evidence of the fact that the developers just don't give a fuck. Like, they don't even care. Like, how long did they spend to actually put full damage in the game, to calculate the full damage from a certain height, and then they simply allow you to disable it? I've never seen that in a game. Also, obviously, like I said, you can't set the FOV of the game correctly. Like, they allow you to select, like, oh, I can't even click. That's another thing. You can't click. Literally, I'm left clicking and it's not even doing anything. So you can select like near and wider and shit like that with regards to the field of view, which makes zero sense. Like, honestly, it makes no sense. I've never seen a game that does it this way. It just boggles the mind, to be honest. There I clicked double again before the thing moved. Honestly, the game feels like it's put together by a small indie developer, not by a billion-dollar Goliath, like probably the biggest developer on the planet. I don't think there's a bigger developer than EA. I think like Ubisoft and Blizzard, maybe Blizzard, Activision Blizzard is bigger than EA. I don't think so, but it's either number 1 or 2 of the biggest game developers on the planet that created this game, and you can't even change the resolution of the game. That's how terrible this is. You can't even set the frame rate of the game. I had to double click there again. Can't even set the frame rate of the game. I mean, that's terrible. And then on top of that, seemingly there's no way to gain power other than the abilities, like the level ups. Other than that, there's no way to gain power. So everything that I've collected through the game so far is only a customization, like customization for your character, customization for your lightsaber, meaning a visual customization, or a visual customization for your little robot. That's literally all that I've been able to customize so far. So it really just does not feel like a RPG. You know, in an RPG you're supposed to have character progression, maybe stats. You know, they're trying to make this game a lot like Dark Souls, clearly, because you lose your experience when you die. You have to collect your experience after you die. They have the exact same bonfire system than what Dark Souls has. So they're trying to be Dark Souls, and yet you don't have any of the customizations that Dark Souls have. Dark Souls has stats, so you can, when you can spend your souls or your experience on stats, so you can choose dexterity, agility, strength, intelligence, that kind of stuff, and you have spells and that kind of stuff. This game has none of that. The literal only character progression that you have, your character becoming more powerful, is the skills. That's literally all. Can I even show you the skills right now? No. I can't even show you the skills. You can't even look at the skills if you are not at the bonfire. So I literally can't even show you the skills. That's fantastic. Apparently I'm 13% done with the game, which considering that I've only really played about, not even, I would say, 3 hours of the game, since I spent a lot of the time talking and shit like that. Not even 3 hours of the game. That would mean that you would finish the game in less than 20 hours, probably. Which for $70, honestly, is ridiculous. Considering like a game like Witcher 3 or Cyberpunk 2077 or any of those games cost $40 or $50 or whatever. And out of Witcher 3 I got probably 200 hours of gameplay, and out of Cyberpunk 2077 I got 250 hours of gameplay. So the fact that you only get 20 hours of gameplay out of this game, and so far, honestly, I would say less than 30 minutes of the game has actually been enjoyable, that seems really, really ridiculous. I've also read some articles saying that basically confirming what I'm saying, that you only get about 20 hours of gameplay out of the game. That really seems ridiculous for $70. That's ridiculous if you compare it with something like Cyberpunk or Witcher 3 or anything like that. So yeah, guys. Oh yeah, and the game of course has the Nuvo malware. As we've seen, the game has stuttered and hitched quite considerably throughout the game, despite the fact that the game runs at 60 FPS. Sometimes it just decides to hitch or stutter, and that can clearly be not attributed to my computer. My computer has no problem running this game. So it can only be attributed to the de novo malware, unfortunately. So, yeah, in my opinion, you should not buy de novo malware games, simply because they are very much anti-consumer. So, yeah, apart from the fact that the game is bad, and apart from the fact that you can't set the frame rate, you can't change the resolution, there's no character progression other than the skills. Apart from all of those facts, you also, in my opinion, should not obviously buy the game due to the fact that it has de novo malware. It's simply a very anti-gamer, anti-consumer thing to infect your game with de novo malware. Oh, and you need to have an Electronic Arts account, and you need to be signed into your Electronic Arts account on the Electronic Arts app, the piece of software as well. Like they have the, I don't know what they call it these days. They used to call it Origin, but they don't call it Origin anymore. But anyway, you need to be signed into that and have an active internet connection in order to play the game, which is just fucking ridiculous for a single player game. That's just another reason why, honestly, I would not recommend the game at all. So yeah, guys, honestly, it's a very low effort game in my opinion. I mean, even like you can't, okay, well, this one you can, surprisingly, you can hit these walls, but as I've shown you now multiple times, there are multiple stuff in the game that you simply cannot interact with. Like, I hit the walls in the previous area where we were, and it didn't have a single interaction. And in fact, I clipped through the wall, like my character's head and the arms and the legs clipped through the wall, which is just ridiculous, you know. You would normally expect that kind of laziness from an indie developer, and like I said, this is definitely not an indie developer. This Electronic Arts has no excuses. They have probably one of the biggest budgets on the planet for games, and there's just no reason why a game should be this poorly designed, to be honest. So yeah, guys, honestly, I can't recommend the game. It's nice and everything that EA sent me code for the game. It's nice that they didn't have to spend $70 or $90, whatever, on the game. I'm honestly glad that I didn't have to spend $70 or $90 on the game, because I would really be hating myself right now if I did that. The game is simply not good, and to be honest with you, I'm gonna uninstall the game after this. It's simply not a good game, to be honest. So yeah, guys, honestly, I can't recommend the game. I think anyone who does recommend the game is either being paid by EA or is simply, I don't know, not a very good game reviewer, to be honest. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.